Hello my retro friends. Today we're going to do a car review of the best winter car you can buy for $10,000. This is my 2014 Chrysler 300 all-wheel drive C. So this is a kind of an unusual package. You don't see too many of these, and it's a real shame. 2014 was the last year they did the 5.7 liter all-wheel drive option. My apologies, this is now my daughter's car, and we're going to have a serious talk about vehicle cleanliness. That being said, pardon my dust. I bought this car back in 2015 when it was only a year and a half old. I paid about $25,000 for it. It came with about 25,000 miles on it, and I daily drove this for about 8 years. We've put on nearly 100,000 miles on this vehicle. Other than some minor stuff, it's held up really well. Air conditioning is still great. The all-wheel drive is fantastic. This car is powered by a 5.7 liter Hemi engine that puts out 363 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque to the all-wheel system, which makes this thing very fast for what it is, for a full-size sedan. This being a full-size American sedan, it has a huge trunk. Then, this is a luxury car, so I'm not going to say it's a Mercedes or a high-end BMW or even a Cadillac or Lincoln, but this is a very nice Chrysler. The seats are well bolstered. This is a very sporty car. That's why it never made my list of cool grandpa cars, because I would not consider this a grandpa car. But this car does have many luxury options. Heated and cooled seats in front, heated seats in rear, dual zone climate control, navigation system, the ability to put in an SD card. You can get satellite radio on this, cruise control, fan control, and radio controls on the steering wheel. One of the quirky things, and this is a luxury item I never used, is the heated and cooled cup holders. It's cool, but you'll never use them. I love the analog clocks. This is something I really wish Detroit would bring back. And lastly, this is a full-size car. This is a big car. I have no delusions that this is a little economy car. But this is one of those cars, it's best on the freeway. My son goes to college in St. Louis. I'll take this car back and forth in one day. Plenty of leg room for a bigger guy like myself at 6'5". I can even get in the back seat and be comfortable for a while. Again, going back to this magnificent engine, just the smooth power through the 5-speed automatic. It does have a relic from the 90s. The Chrysler used to do this auto stick thing where you could leave it in drive and pull it down, and you can go through the gears manually without a clutch. I never really used it. My old Chrysler 300 had one in 2004. I think my wife's minivan had one. Kind of a thing from the 90s. I know they started with the Chrysler M back in 1999. It's got a smooth ride, but you can tell it's much more sporty than the Lincoln Continental that I reviewed.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's crazy.
It is fast. This thing does fly to 60 in about 5.5 seconds, which is pretty darn good for an all-wheel drive 4,200 pound car. Unfortunately, you don't see too many of these anymore. The all-wheel drive was not a big seller, so if you happen to come across one, I would grab one of these in a second. Even at 150,000 miles, I have very little problems other than it needing a good detail job. I think Chrysler is really punching above their weight class with this one. They really went all out. It's a shame that Chrysler stopped making these cars. There's still a market for these things. I hope they come back with a new generation. But keep the powertrain, it's fine. Keep the basic stuff, it's fine. Maybe do a couple updates to bring it up to 2025. This is a car that Stellantis could really make a run at if they do it right. They did it once before. Hope you enjoyed this review and took away something.